Good morning, wealth builders. This is Ravi Gabis, and welcome back to the Gabis Show, where we unlock the secrets of real wealth in the United States every single day. Yesterday, we talked about the difference between the thinking of a millionaire and the thinking of a poor man when it comes to spending control. And the main problem was that the poor people, they see suffering behind cutting back, and the rich people, they see the thing that is called discount. They don't want to pay the sticker price, they want to pay less. And today I want to give you a method called discount method, using which you can cut back a lot of money. And the question is, how much money can you save if your not survival spending part is $1,000? We're not talking about huge numbers today, so I want to make it suitable, make it work for absolutely anyone in this country. So, for example, if you pay for rent, for utilities, loans, and then you have only $1,000 that you are going to spend on food, clothes, gas, and other stuff. Let's talk about this money. You have only $1,000. You're not chasing money. You live very simple life. I have a list of called 119 tricks how to save money using the discount method. The main thing about this method that you don't lower the level of your life. You buy the same things that you used to buy. You just pay for all this less. So let's go through the list. I will read the list to make it easier and faster. Ask for a discount, bargain everywhere and always. So people are afraid, especially the poor. They're afraid of asking for a discount. They're afraid of rejection. But what's going to happen if you are rejected? Nothing. You can even continue the negotiation. But okay, you refused to give me a discount. You said no. But if I sing a song or if I dance, maybe 10 or 20% of people would give you discount. Back then in Turkey, I used to negotiate the price everywhere, and in 50% of cases, they gave me discount. Even at the pharmacy, you can easily get 20 to 30% discount at pharmacy even. So you just ask for discount. If they reject, nothing bad happened. It's not a big deal. Just go through it. Reduce expenses on internet, TV, and mobile phone calls. So if you threaten them with cancel, they start throwing deals at you. Don't buy more just because there is a sale. Buy only what you planned beforehand. If you, for example, want to buy a coat, you wait until there is a sale time and you go and buy a coat. And the money that you saved, just save them. Don't spend. Use early booking. Prepaid tickets are way cheaper. Use devices that help save automatic light, water, shut-off switches. Smart meters also fall into this category. Just not overspend electricity or water. Buy groceries early in the morning, during the day, or late in the evening. To attract customers and clear stock, some supermarkets offer decent discounts on certain products at specific times. For example, morning combo breakfast at McDonald's, or you can get such, how it's called, donuts, Dunkin' Donuts. They used to give huge discounts on donuts, but now they canceled this thing, I guess. But still, there are a lot of places where you can use this thing. Choose larger packaging. Buy 5 liters of sunflower, or maybe a gallon of sunflower instead of a quarter. But here I recommend you be very careful. Marketers are very smart, and they started setting higher price for a bigger tank, bigger package, because the mind automatically believes that it's cheaper. And you also need to be very careful. Why? For example, you want to buy a juice, apple juice, orange juice, and you know that at Costco you can buy it way cheaper, 30% cheaper. And you go to Costco and you buy the huge package, I don't know, 30 of them, and you pay $50 for that. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. It's around $1.50 per package. But be very careful. Drinking juice is not something, let's say, survival. It's just about pleasure, drinking juice. That's why in this case, it's better to go to the nearest supermarket and buy the same juice for $2 and $2.50, and you can even buy 4 of them, and in a month you drank that 4 bottles, because if you go to Costco, you will drink that 30 bottles. So it means that you're gonna spend $50 instead of how much you bought for $10. Be careful. It's also, marketers are very smart. Shop at large chain stores such as Costco, Stop and Shop, and there are ample of them, I guess, in the United States. Pay online by card without commission. Some stores give up to 10% discount for card payments, or sometimes even 20% discount if you have ever tried airplane. You know that if you pay by card, you get 20% discount there. Buy construction materials in advance. For example, buy bricks in winter if you plan to build in spring. That's obvious, it will be cheaper. Get a morning membership at the gym. Bring your own reusable bags to the store. Now, there is often no space left from them at home, by the way. I don't know whether any of you struggle with such kind of things. Over a year, the cost of bags adds up to a decent amount. And you also help the nature. You overuse, again and again, reuse that plastic bags. Go to morning weekday movie showings. Due to low attendance, prices are significantly lower there, sometimes twice cheaper. So you're sitting alone, it's a VIP zone, and the ticket price is so cheap. You kind of, yeah, I saved a lot on the ticket price. The main thing, don't spend that saved money on popcorn, Coca-Cola, or chips. Otherwise, there is no cutting back. Always show loyalty discount cards or keep them in your phone app, because sometimes you come to the shop and you forgot your cards at home. Sometimes it also still happens. Don't be lazy. Get the number and get the discount. Always buy goods on online auctions like eBay, Alibaba, and so far. There is a very important rule of 30 days. Avoiding instant gratification is one of the most important personal finance rules. If you want to buy something, I don't know, a phone or a car or a laptop, I don't know, whatever it is. I'm not talking about bread and milk, of course, yeah? Just wait 30 days. If you still want it after 30 days of waiting, then buy. It's okay. But don't overwait, because I remember that some time ago I wanted to buy BMW X5. I was maybe 25 or 26 then. I had money to buy that one. But I prefer to direct this money into investments. And I lost all of them, but I could buy that new BMW. And by the time when I finished with that investment tool, I already did not want BMW. Yeah, and yeah, I didn't drive BMW in my life because I didn't realize my dream. I wasted that money anyway. And sometimes I think that maybe I would buy a BMW then. But my mind, my brain understands that I gained huge experience. It was around $150,000 that I just wasted. Buy appliances during sales when stores clear inventory. So you can buy the same thing cheaper. So it's brand new. Look for new items at reduced prices. For example, display models are sold cheaper. It's an absolutely new thing, but it was used as a display model. That's why they reduced the price. Pay utilities, fines, taxes, and fees online or via app. Don't pay fees. Buy pet food in bulk by weight instead of packaged. For example, if you know that you're gonna do fireplace, don't buy that wood in the market. It's $20 for a bunch. Just buy it in bulk, and it will be way cheaper. Order delivery to home. You save money on gas, for example, and services, auto repair services. For example, large appliances can be ordered online. Yeah, and you can save a lot of money there. TV, dishwasher, you can save up to 30-40% sometimes. Use seasonal discounts. Buy winter clothes in summer and summer clothes in winter. So if you know that you will need a coat next winter, your old one is it's not wearable, just buy it, but buy it when it costs less, when the demand is not so high. Go grocery shopping on a full stomach, by the way, it's very important. When you're hungry, you impulsively buy more and end up eating out expensively. As a result, you buy unnecessary items and spend more on food. And also, one more thing, don't go shopping with children. The researches show that you spend 15% more when you go shopping with children. There are 119 tricks. I'm not going to go through the whole list, but if you use only these tricks, you'll be able to save around $300. Let me open the table. $300. Is it a lot? Maybe it's not so much, but you didn't have to do anything to save this money. I mean, you don't have to earn more. Yeah, the most difficult thing for many people is to start making more money, because you have to work harder, you need to be active person. But let's imagine that you're just lazy bitch. Oh, you don't want to do anything. But using these tools, you can save $300 a month. Is it a lot? Let's check. According to my table, if you invest this money, if you save $300 every single month and you invest this money under, let's say, 26%. I'm not telling about 10%, because anyone can get 10%. Just go S&P 500. Vanguard fund, ETF gives you 10%, 10 and 7% in average. If I get 20, how to get 25%, 26%? Easily. If you spend a year researching the topic of investments, you analyze different tools, you will find the way. For example, I get easily 25% in dollars in my Turkish bank. It's 40%, 42% in liras, Turkish liras. If we recalculate in dollars, it's 25, 26%. Just keeping my money in bank deposit. I don't have to do anything at all. I have bonds in my portfolio that gives me 12% return yearly. There are tools in the United States, in Chase Bank, for example, the Series Institute, that's not gonna steal your money. It has tools that give you 18-25% return. Not long ago, a couple of weeks ago, I met with a investment company representative. They have tools that give you 30-35% return. It's not the kind of investment recommendation, but if you spend a year analyzing different tools, researching the topic of investments, you will find the way. You can go into real estate. Real estate can give you infinite return. If you bought a house at good price, you rent it out, you improved it, you refinance it, and you got your money back, BRRR strategy. The return is infinite return, because you invested nothing there, and you can get 26% if you're not managing billions, you're not managing trillions like Warren Buffett. You're managing $1,000, $100, $200,000, $500,000. So it's nothing for the U.S. economy. It's nothing. You can get that money, even though Warren Buffett says that he can't find investment more than 10%, or I don't remember the number exactly. But you can, because you're not managing that huge amounts of money. And if you do this, if you invest $300 under 26%, you will get $1.5 approximately $1 million in 20 years. In 25 years, it will be $4.5 million. $4.5 million. So you're a multi-millionaire, and you didn't have to do I won't say anything. You had to analyze investment tools. You have to use the discount method tricks, but you didn't have to make more money. So you can stay that lazy thing who doesn't want to be active, who maybe just want to be a security guard. don't know. So who makes $2,000 a month? I don't know that those people, honestly, I don't know. But there are maybe half of population makes less than $3,000 a month in the United States. So even if you don't want to grow, if you don't want to find a new job, if you don't want to actively increase your income, you still can become a millionaire. I hope after this series of videos about spending control, you started liking spending management more. And a lot of people, I have told you last Friday, that a lot of rich people, they started spending control before even they become rich. I myself, I started saving money, budgeting money when I was a student. My budget was around $30 a month. It's just crazy. It's back in Russia, yeah. I was very limited in finances, and I had to control my spendings. And it taught me how to do this, and today I see that my results are way better than those group mates who spend $3 a day, and I thought, oh, it's crazy. Back in Russia, it was crazy, especially for student. That's why I hope you started loving cutting back more. See you tomorrow. Bye.